All right, so we're going to be doing the, I guess, the goals for this year. Actually, the lighting isn't too bad. There's the focus. I was going to do this with the license plate wall behind me, but it looked like it was going to be absolutely atrocious to kind of look at, and there's going to be like a million things going on. I'll actually show you what it looks like. Yeah, you got like way too much going on in the background. That's going to be kind of distracting. But look at the license plate wall. Almost done. Probably have, I don't know. Probably got about 7 plates to go. And I think I have 3 or 4 over there. I'll put you over here like this. All right, so I'm going to try to do this with this camera angle. I think it's going to be all right. I mean, I got the sun kind of towards my side. If it was straight on, you'll get a kind of weird shadows. I don't think. Also, I look very, very pale, which I already am looking very pale. It's currently December 31st, 30th? New Year's, whatever it is. It's December. It's about to be January here. But yeah, summer's a ways away. I did want to talk a little bit about my goals for 2021, which will also probably include some reactions as well as some of a recap of 2020 and my thoughts on it. I did have quite a few people send me messages on Instagram. A couple people leave comments about, do I have any goals for 2021, as well as thank you for all the great videos in 2020. So I greatly appreciate that nice compliment. I had a couple comments like that. I do greatly appreciate that. It was a very interesting year. There was a lot going on, and we are here. So goals for 2021. I do have a list here of like 4 goals. I should have probably brought up some water, but it is what it is. I'll probably should take off this. There's a little bit of hair on there. Probably some salsa hair. But number 1, for 2021, I want to focus more on what I enjoy doing. And if anyone out there, has any sort of goal that you guys have for 2021 and you want to share it with the community, drop a comment down below. I'd love to read them. It doesn't have to be financial or business or buying and selling. I know I do a lot of buying and selling on the channel, but there's also a lot of different things. That door has been going open and closed forever. I should probably go close it, but it will be what it is. But drop a comment down below, whatever it might be, from a wide array of stuff. But number 1 would be focus on what I enjoy doing. One thing that I saw happen a lot in 2020 is there was a lot of things that I just ended up going back to my old habits of doing. There's a lot of things that I didn't really enjoy doing, but in my mind I was like, I'm frugal, I'm cheap, I like to make $5 here, I like to make $10 here. And what happened is I'd end up with a very, very large death pile in my room, my spare bedroom, in my eBay shipping room. And to today, some of those items from July and June, whatever it might be, I bought them August, they're still there. They haven't been listed. And the reason why I didn't list them is because I just simply don't enjoy doing that. I don't enjoy listing certain items. I don't enjoy packing them. I don't enjoy researching them or testing them. They are just there. And I know they're worth some money if they work. I know they're worth some money if they're displayed right, but I just don't enjoy doing it. And it's not really about the right buyer coming along. It's more about I just have no enjoyment out of it. So they sit there on a death pile and they just sit. In 2021, I really want to avoid doing that. Another thing was I'd end up with all these death piles, and it would kind of get me to, well, I'll wait there with that. But I really want to simplify my work and simplify whatever I'm good in and simplify whatever I enjoy doing, even if it means that I have less work. And the one thing I see with self-employment, and this is one mistake I used to make in my earlier days, as an airplane goes by, you might be able to hear it. I almost lost my train of thought. One thing that I used to always see is being self-employed does not mean you have to work extremely long hours and doesn't mean you need to work every hour of your day. All right, this is one thing that I've always made this mistake is I'm constantly working. I'm constantly trying to find something that I can sell. I'm constantly trying to do something here. I'm constantly trying to do something there. Doing YouTube is literally a full-time job. Doing reselling is a full-time job. My social life sucks, all right? And I pretty much just work nonstop. Going to 2021, I want to get a little bit less into reselling because there's so many things that I get involved with reselling that literally I don't enjoy doing, and it just creates a crazy amount of stress on my life and anxiety, and because of that, I cannot do other things I enjoy doing. All right, so that leads to huge burnout. And if you look across the board amongst YouTubers, especially YouTubers who kind of do what I do, you will see in the last month or so, last 2 months, a lot of them have only posted 4 videos, 5 videos, 6 videos out of the course of 50, 60 days. It's because a lot of them are burnt out. It's at that point of the year, everyone gets burnt out. I'm burnt out. I don't know how I'm powering through it, but I am. Burnout is very, very real. And I feel like a lot of people also kind of had that itch that they want to quit. I never want to get to that point of wanting to quit. And by not getting to that point of wanting to quit, I should focus on what I enjoy doing. So similar to everyone out there, if you enjoy doing something and you're good at it, yes, you might want to make another $5, $10, or work a little bit harder, but really, really focus on not getting burnt out, your mental health, because if you burn yourself out, you're not going to want to do it, and you're going to want to quit, and you're going to really get out of what you enjoy doing. So that is one thing I definitely want to focus on in 2021, is very much just do what I enjoy. Which kind of gets me to my next point, is the difference between excuses and facts. And I know when I give a lot of reasonings of why I do something, a lot of people like to leave comments on, I'm making an excuse. And the reality is, it is an excuse. I really want to avoid making excuses in 2021. For example, I go to a storage unit. I filmed the video, storage unit video, we're at the auction. You guys see a great unit, goes up 10 by 10, loaded, sells for $200. Great deal, $200. What you might not see is it's on the second floor of a building. Down the hallway, you have to unload the whole unit in 48 hours. For me, I'm working by myself. I could get help, but then again, if they're doing their own thing, they got to do their own thing. So 48 hours, I got to clean out that unit. I have to haul everything out of that unit, down the hallway, into the elevator, down the elevator, outside, into the van. 48 hours to do a whole unit 10 by 10, and then I have to put it into this unit, or this warehouse, which this is my empty side, rather than over there. An excuse that I would make would be, that's too much work. Because in reality, it is an excuse, and it is too much work, but I would make that excuse because I have other things I have to do within the next 48 hours, whether it be trash pick, film a video, edit a video, send out merchandise, list things on eBay, ship things off eBay, whatever it might be. I have so many things going on. So I really want to simplify that, not create that excuse, because it is a fact. It is going to take me 15 hours. It's going to take me 20 hours to clean out that storage unit. But if I eliminate the things I don't want to do, like list things and buy things I just simply don't want to do, don't want to list, don't want to ship, then I won't have that excuse. So moving in 2021, I really want to focus more on things that I enjoy doing, not making excuses for why I can't do something else that I do enjoy doing because I'm doing something I don't enjoy doing. And although there is still the fact it's going to take me 15 to 20 hours and it's a very large unit, and yes, I do have places to put this stuff, but once I fill this up, I'm done. I don't want to make an excuse on why I can't do it. Regardless if there's a lot of work or there's a lot of facts that are involved with it, there should never be an excuse on why I can't do it. And that excuse being, I have too much other things going on. So that is one thing I really want to focus on this year, is doing something I enjoy doing, not creating that excuse because I'm doing other things. And that kind of gets me into the next subject, is preparation. Preparation is huge. I think we saw in 2020, a lot of people were very, very unprepared with a lot of things. We saw the whole thing with toilet paper. Obviously, you can't prepare for 3 months of toilet paper, but you have to be willing to understand that people are kind of crazy. They're going to buy tons of toilet paper. So be prepared that there's stuff at the flea market, or there's stuff that you might need to kind of pick that stuff up, or try to be prepared that, hey, look, a month from now, 2 months from now, that might not be available. Take thrift stores, for example. I do film or content on YouTube, and I do resell, but I rely on a lot of things. I rely on a thrift store being open. Thrift stores in Pennsylvania were closed for 3 months. How am I going to find videos to film on thrift stores if thrift stores are closed? How am I going to move all this stuff that I have in my warehouse if flea markets are closed? How am I supposed to film anything if all I do is film treasure hunting or film thrifting or film flea markets if all this stuff is closed? If I'm relying on living paycheck to paycheck, what am I going to do? I have no work. I can't do anything. So be prepared, maybe film more videos, go to a thrift store, be there for 6 hours, 7 hours, travel all around to a bunch of thrift stores, sit down, evaluate, hey, look, this is what I need to be prepared for the future. This is what I need to do. Better preparation so you don't ever have that stress of, I'm not going to make ends meet because I chose to do this with my spare time rather than be prepared in the right possible way. So being prepared is one thing I definitely want to focus on a lot more in 2021. I think that's one thing that I think a lot of people look back on 2020. They're like, I wasn't prepared. I don't have opportunities to go elsewhere because I made the choices I did. 2021 is a new year. Make different choices. Be prepared. Whatever it might be. For myself, I understand I need to do this, and that to be able to provide something else down the line. So, definitely decision making and choices is definitely something I really want to focus on in terms of preparation. I tried doing new things in 2020. Some things didn't work. Some things people enjoyed, but in terms of algorithms and YouTube and whatever it might be, some things didn't work. I did a video on painting wood. That video took off. It has a crazy amount of views. I'm painting wood. Has nothing to do with my channel. I decided to post it on a Sunday Anything Goes video. It's got a ton of views. I decided to do pallets. Something that's kind of revolves around my channel, but in reality, it's not what my channel has always been. Decided to do pallets. People love that. People love salsa. I did a video on salsa. I absolutely love that video. It's probably my favorite video. Yeah, it's only, less than a month old. It did not take off. It is what it is. I still loved it. It's doing something I enjoy doing, but being willing to try new things is something that, I really want to focus on doing in the future, as well as something that, something I enjoy doing, so might as well do it. So that's definitely something, I really want to focus on in the new year. I think a lot of people out there also be willing to try new things. I think a lot of people with buying and selling, a lot of people focus only on eBay or Etsy or Amazon. Flea markets are a great avenue. Like I said, if you have a death pile of stuff that you're never going to list, and realistically you're never going to list because you're not going to list it. If you're not going to list it within the next month, and you don't list it within the next month, put it to go to a flea market because you're not going to list it, right? So try that. Flea market's fun. I enjoy doing it. Meet new people, you meet friends, you get, you socialize. It's kind of fun. The last thing would probably be a little bit more about just social skills. One thing I kind of got into on YouTube and just generalization is I kind of got better at creating a first reaction to things. A lot of people, when they ask me about YouTube, is like, don't you get negative comments? Don't you get bad comments, mean people say things to you? And yes, that happens. You read my comment section, there's going to be trolls. There's this one thing that's constantly a bot that says, I love you. That's a bot. That's not an actual person. Just be aware of how the internet works is something I'm trying to work more on. But just being well aware of that and being well aware of a first reaction is something that's very, very important. Moving into 2021, I know there was definitely some things I said in my last video, kind of my last sit-down video, about Colin Kaepernick being named come fall because news outlets, ABC Sports, FanDuel, ESPN, they're going to use his name for clicks and views. First reaction whenever you see it is, how's this guy ever going to be in a football league? He hasn't played in 7 years, but you have to understand that people are using his name for reactions. They're trying to get a reaction out of you. Your first reaction is to respond to it. Your first reaction is to kind of be angry or happy because you either love him or you hate him, but your reaction is what they are banking on to kind of boost their views and their algorithm on the social media platform. If you can be well aware and understand reactions, and when people are trying to get you to react a certain way, you will live a much calmer life. You won't be as easily overly sensitive over a lot of topics. It's something I'm really working on. I don't really get very worked up. I don't do anything about responding to negative comments on YouTube. Sometimes I'll say something that's kind of funny or humorous to me, but I don't actually get extremely triggered or upset. I see a lot of people get really upset. They leave nasty remarks. They respond to it, whatever it might be. Similar to on Facebook, whenever some news article comes out, people just go bananas. Try to avoid that. That's something that I'm gotten a lot better on, but it's something that I've definitely learned from 2020 is there's a lot of people out there who are going to just try to create some sort of reaction out of you. And, going forward, I definitely want to be someone who's very, very subtle when it comes to that. But yeah, that's pretty much that for 2020. It's been a heck of a year. It's been an absolute blast posting videos and filming stuff. We did a lot of trash picking during quarantine, but it was a lot of fun. Hopefully everyone is staying safe during these holidays and going into the new year. I think things are starting to get a little bit better here in the United States. And yeah, 2021 should be better because it probably can't get any worse. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the videos. Happy New Year to everyone. I'll catch you guys next year for the next video, and we'll see what happens then. Drop a comment down below of your goals for 2021. I'd love to hear them, whatever they might be. And I'll catch you guys next time. I'll catch you guys next time for our next adventure. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.